Yeah, see, everything is soft and subtle, and I just feel like the prettiest bitch alive. Ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like the prettiest bitch alive. It's been a minute since I've been on camera, and you know I had to come back and hit you with a banger. Yeah. Get into the eyes. They look so good. Today we used the Oden's Eye Moonwish palette. This is the Solmane 2 palette. Absolutely gorgeous palette. So if you want to see how I got this full face, including the eyes, then definitely keep on watching. So I did a look like 2 months ago using this palette, and it was so fire, but the lighting in my video was horrible, and I filmed that look like 4 times, and each time the lighting was horrible. So for the 5th time, we gonna get it right. I will give y'all one update that will explain a little bit of my absence. Your girl is getting married. I am engaged. Come on, focus on the important shit. Look at the ring. She's so cute. Getting engaged has been so lovely for me and my fiance. We are literally so excited. He proposed to me in a botanical garden. I'll insert some pictures. And it was just a really sweet moment, just me and him, how I wanted it. So I'm really happy, and now I'm in full planning mode. And let me tell you, wedding planning, the cost of a wedding, oh my gosh, like every day I go back and forth in my mind if I'm going to do a budget wedding, or if I'm going to do a really expensive wedding, or if I'm going to go to the courthouse and then go on a honeymoon, or if I'm not going to do shit. Like, it's just crazy how expensive it is. And then like we finally did our guest list. It's like almost 90 people, and those are like must-have people. So I'm just like, this is crazy. If you have any tips, definitely leave them in the comments below, but let's get back to the makeup. This is what the palette looks like. She is so pretty. She's like a pastel lover's dream, and I will tell you, these shimmers, absolutely phenomenal. First color I'm going to take is the color Planet, and this is a lavender shade, and we're going to put this in the inner upper crease. And you guys know for my base I used the e.l.f. concealer, the hydrating one, and the L'Oreal Infallible concealer, and I mixed them together. And I'm just going to take this on like a semi-fluffy, semi-dense brush and do some windshield wiper motions. I'm gonna bring this a little bit into the middle of the eye, just past like the iris. Is that where the center of the eye is at? I feel like I'm having a phenomenal eyebrow day. Like, I got my eyebrows waxed when I went to California, probably like almost 2 months ago. I was supposed to be maintaining that shape that she gave me. I go to the same eyebrow lady since I was like 15 back in California. Honestly, that's the only person I let wax my brows, because I ain't found a person in Georgia yet, and the 4 people that I didn't let do my eyebrows in Georgia have done a horrible job. So I just wait till I go to California to get my eyebrows done, and she had me looking so right. I said I'm gonna come home and trim and tweeze and wax my eyebrows just to maintain that shape. I ain't do it, and now they done grown back out. But I will say today, I carved the shit out of these brows. We're gonna take the deepest shade, which is Lunar Eclipse, and this is like a dark plum color. Shadowing situation where I'm gonna apply a lot of the eyeshadow on the lash line and then slowly bring it out and kind of make like a wing with the eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna slightly bring it up into the outer V. And it's gonna start to touch that lavender shade. And don't worry, we are gonna blend it all together and make it make sense. All right, once I've got that kind of messily laid on the eyes, oh, these 2 colors look absolutely stunning next to each other. I'm gonna take a blending brush, and I'm basically gonna mix both these colors. And I'm gonna hit these edges, and I'm gonna use more of Lunar Eclipse to blend these edges. And I'm using really soft, tiny circular motions. I wanna keep this shadow kind of controlled right here, but I do wanna kind of buff it out. And then I'm just using my Sephora switch because I accidentally used the wrong brush. The lavender shade just laid perfectly on the eye, so I really don't even need to touch it up. Talk about quality. So we're gonna take the color Dark Matter and Space. We're gonna take Dark Matter right here and Space right here. And we're just gonna apply this to the lid, but leaving the inner corner blank because I'm gonna go in with another shade. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with the deepest shade right here and just touch up that lash line. And then I'm gonna take this pink color right here just because I feel like using it. This is the color Crater. It's like a light dusty rose shade, and I'm gonna put this in the inner corner. It's got some like glitter reflex in it, but once you apply the shadow to the eye, them reflexes kind of just blend away. So this is how we're looking so far. The eyes are looking really, really good. So let's go in with the last shade. And you know I'm about to hit this yellow for all she got. This is the color Star. We're going to take that and put it right in this inner corner. Yellow in the inner corner is like my favorite thing ever in life. Like white could never do this. White could never do this. And then the last thing, I pinky promise, I keep saying the last thing and then I go to another step. It sounds like Sponge Up. Step 847. Take a flat shader brush. This is a Japanese brush, probably from TJ Maxx from years ago. And I'm gonna take this black like right on the lash line, just to add a little bit of definition. Ooh, look at that. See, just a little bit of black on the lash line. Gonna do it every single time. I'm gonna go clean up my eyeshadow, put some lashes on, and then I'll come back and we can do the face. I already did my skincare before I started the video, and y'all know I don't really use primer because I don't wear my makeup outside anyway, so we're gonna skip that and move straight on to foundation. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. This is an OG but a goodie. I am late to the game. I just barely tried this for the first time like 3 months ago. Love the packaging. I love these squeezy tubes. Oh, love these. They should make all foundations like these. This is in the color 115 Rich Ebony. It is a nice shade for me. Y'all know I like to get my foundations a little bit darker than my face, just because my face is a little bit lighter than my chest. So I'm gonna take that little bit of mascara, girl. Here we go saying dumb shit. I'm gonna take just that teeny bit of foundation. Honestly, I feel like it's kind of a lot, but we're gonna work with it. To blend out my foundation, I'm gonna use the new Morphe brush. I don't like this brush. I've used it several times to apply my foundation, and my final conclusion is I don't like it. It's a little bit too dense, and it doesn't have a lot of movability with it, and it just doesn't compare to my Juvia's Place brush. That's just what it boils down to. But I'm gonna use it again and show y'all I gave it a chance. I also am going to use my Essence Jelly Grip Refreshing Aloe Spray. Y'all know I love blending out my foundation with some type of spray. So I think this is supposed to be like a dupe for the e.l.f. Power Grip Setting Spray. Or Power Grip Spray. I don't know. But spray my brush and we're going to blend this foundation out. I love that it's super duper matte. I'm a matte foundation girl. I could possibly fuck with a satin, but I prefer matte. And it like dries down like literally while you're blending it. Before you probably even blend it all out, it's dry. So definitely don't have a lot of work time, but I like that because girl, get on there and dry. I ain't got time to be waiting and stuff. So that's what the color looks like. I feel like it's a pretty good match to my chest. It might be like a teeny bit deep, but that's okay. I would prefer for it to be a teeny bit deep than to be a teeny bit light. When the foundation is a little bit light, ooh, I'll be struggling to make that shit balance. That's just not my forte. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Matte Serum Corrector Concealer. This is in the color N9 Medium Deep, and she just looks like this. Okay, that should be fine. I'm honestly just gonna put a little bit just in case the undertone is too crazy for me. And then as my brightening concealer, this is new to my collection. This is the Yensa Super Serum Silk Concealer. She just looks like this. I got this from, what's it called? Not BoxyCharm. What's the other one called? Ipsy. Well, Ipsy, BoxyCharm, they're all the same shit. And this is in the color Deep 1. She is a little light and very, very neutral, but I think we can make it work. I got it because I love serum concealers. That's just my jam. I love me a good serum concealer, especially for underneath the eyes because I do have dry skin. But color, I could have did better on the color matching. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna spray my concealer brush. Yes, I blend out my concealer with a brush still. I was a beauty blender girl for a minute, but I don't know. Once I got these Juvia's Place brushes, I ain't never look back. These are my holy grail. I will say, sometime soon, I do want to try the, what's it called? The, not Jessup. Is it the Jessup brushes? I think it is the Jessup brushes. Ooh, for a serum concealer, this shit dried down quick. Hold on. I barely blend that out. If I didn't have the spray, we would have been assed out. Okay. It says radiant finish. I can see the radiance because it has like a little bit of like kind of like sheen glimmer in it, but it dries down quick. So don't be fooled. Just because it says serum does not mean you can let this shit sit. So I'm gonna put a little bit more. The consistency is super lightweight. I absolutely love the consistency of this concealer. But I vividly remember trying this concealer for the first time, and I think I wiped it off. I think I was that dramatic and wiped it off. Yeah, that is fire. I love that concealer, and it goes perfectly with this foundation. Okay, if we're shade twins, get it. And I got this on Amazon for like $9. I don't know if it's a batch from like 2015, but girl, it's doing fine for me. I'm gonna take the lighter concealer and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. Oh yeah, this is a neutral ass concealer. Ain't no type of golden, warmth, yellow, nothing in here. This is about as neutral could possibly get. For contour, I'm gonna go in with Old Faithful because I don't think I have another contour that's deep enough. So we're just gonna use her. This is the Juvia's Place Expresso Cream Bronzer Contour situation. And we're just gonna tap this onto the cheeks, just right here. I'm not crazy about contour bronzer. I'm really bullshit about it actually. On the nose. All right, let's go ahead and move on to blush. Now, what I will tell you, what the fuck Morphe did right, what the fuck she did correctly, was this blush brush. This M204 Cream and Liquid Blush, I need 10 of these. I don't know what it is about the brush, the shape, the bristles, the density. I don't know. I love this brush. So, ooh, we're gonna take this color. This is She Goes to the Gym, and we're gonna use the cream shade. I think I tried this once and I didn't care for it. So let's try it again to confirm that belief. Let's see. She's not wowing me. I think it's because she's a little bit ashy. That's one thing that I hate about cream blush is that the colors be so beautiful and then I put them on my face and they're ashy. And I can't do the ashy blush. I refuse. It's alright. I'm glad I ain't buy this with my money. I'll tell you that much. A little bit on the nose, on the bridge of the nose and tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, and a little on the chin. All right, so now that we've got all the cream products laid down, let's go ahead and set the face. So powder products. Since that foundation is matte, I'm not even gonna worry about setting. We're just gonna set underneath the eyes and like the blush and contour and stuff. So to set underneath my eyes, I'm gonna use the Black Radiance pressed powder. This is in the color Bronze Glow. And she just looks like this. So we're gonna take this underneath the eyes with a powder puff and some of that powder. Just like that. Drop off the excess on the back of my hand. And we're gonna hit underneath the eyes. On the nose. And basically everywhere where we applied highlighter. That brightening concealer. This one size loose setting powder. This is the color Sweet Honey. Pick up some of that. Just gonna the eyes. I'm like running out of this powder. There ain't shit coming out. For bronzer, I'm gonna bring back my Oden, but my favorite, this is the Beauty Creations Bronze Ambition. This is in the color 11, and I love her because she is a neutral bronzer. I feel like that the one I always use, which is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, this shit red as hell, and I feel like it oxidizes. So when I initially put it on my face, it'd be cool, but give me about 30 minutes and I'll be looking so oompa loompa-y. Taking my stippling brush, take out some of that powder and just apply it to the cheeks. To the nose. Cupid's bow. I love a nice defined Cupid's bow. For blush, I'm gonna take this Makeup Revolution Blush Reloaded. This is in the color Rose Kiss. Love this blush, actually. Definitely one of my favorites in my collection. She is so pretty. And I'm gonna take my Real Techniques blush brush and just put on a little bit. We're not going blush crazy today. Yeah, see, everything is soft and subtle, and I just feel like the prettiest bitch alive. Ain't even gonna hold you. I feel like the prettiest bitch alive. To set my face, I'm gonna take the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. Y'all know this is my baby right here. Okay. And I'm gonna let this dry for like a few seconds. And then the trick with this spray is that you have to press it into the skin, because if you don't, it will leave like white flakes on your face once it dries down. So you have to press it into the skin. For the lip combo, I'm gonna take a brown lip pencil. I don't know where this is from. It's from some beauty supply store that I got years ago and I found in my car, and I realized it is my favorite color ever, and I'll probably never find it again. So I don't know, get your favorite brown lip liner. Like, I just love how soft and like natural it is, and it's slightly cool tone, but it's not super deep and rich. It's just going to give my lips a subtle definition. I don't know a pencil that does it like this. It's either too dark, too warm, too cool. This one is just perfect. For my lips, I'm gonna go in with this beauty supply store lip gloss. This is the Ruby Kisses Jellylicious lip gloss in the color Choco Loco. Love this. I think it was like $2. This is like the most cutest mauvey brown shade. I'm gonna take the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the color, I think this is Madeline. Nope, this is Cinnamon Roll, and this is like kind of like a dark mauve, like a purpley mauve. And I put this right on top. Just to kind of cool it down. All right, I'm back with the finished look, and I feel like a dolly bad girl in town. Gonna talk to me nice, please. Please talk to me nice. Like, get into it. So this is what the finished makeup look looks like. I absolutely love how everything came out. I'm gonna rate this a 12 out of 10. I've outdone myself. And this palette, yes ma'am, this palette is so fucking gorgeous, from the artwork to the actual eyeshadows. Love how the shades blend. They blend so nicely. I didn't use any shimmers in this particular video, but I have swatched them before and they are super pretty. In my next video, I will be using the shimmers because this palette will be in rotation. That is how much I like her. But yes, if you like this type of video, if you like my style of makeup, if you just like listening to me talk, definitely consider subscribing to the channel, like this video, and comment. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.